Hello guys. This is Shredder Bat. Hi guys. I am Tarun. Today we and our teams are going to explain the lesson The Last Leaf. Let's begin. I am going to talk about a short intro about the lesson The Last Leaf. The Last Leaf, short story by O. Henry, published in 1907 in his collection The Trimmed Lap and Other Stories. The Last Leaf concerns Johnsy, a poor young woman who is seriously ill with pneumonia. She believes that when the ivy vine on the wall outside her window loses all its leaves, she will also die. I am going to talk about a short intro about the author of the lesson The Last Leaf. William Sidney Porter, 1862-1910, better known by his pen name O. Henry, was an American writer. O. Henry's short stories, known for their wit, wordplay, warm characterization and unexpected endings, were adored by his readers, but often panned by critics. Most of O. Henry's stories are set in his own time, the early 20th century. Many take place in New York City and usually deal with ordinary people such as clerks, policemen and waitresses. The setting of the story The Lesson The Last Leaf. The story is set in Greenwich Village during the pneumonia epidemic. The main characters in The Last Leaf are Sue, Johnsy, and Mr. Bearman. Sue, a young artist originally from Maine, is Johnsy's roommate. She takes care of Johnsy while Johnsy is sick. I am going to summarize the lesson The Last Leaf. The Last Leaf concerns Johnsy, a poor young woman who is seriously ill with pneumonia. She believes that when the ivy vine on the wall outside her window loses all its leaves, she will also die. Her neighbor Bearman, an artist, tricks her by painting a leaf on the wall. Johnsy recovers, but Bearman, who caught pneumonia while painting the leaf, dies. I am going to talk about the plot of the story The Last Leaf. It tells the story of an old artist by name Bearman, who saves the life of a young neighboring artist by name Johnsy, who has pneumonia and has no willingness to live. The old artist, in the rainy night, paints his masterpiece, an ivy leaf, on the wall and gives her the willingness to get cured and live. I am going to talk about the conflict of the story. The main conflict in the story is less of a conflict between characters, and more the suspense created through Johnsy's declaration that as soon as the last leaf falls off the vine, she too will fall away, fade, and die. I am going to say the climax of the story. The climax of the story is when Sue raised the shade and Johnsy saw that the ivy leaf was still there. The climax of the story is the point where the story takes a turn. After Johnsy saw that the leaf was still there after rain and wind, she decided that she would live, and the story took a turn. Johnsy to live and Bearman sacrificed their lives to save Johnsy. I am going to talk about the resolution of the story The Last Leaf. In this story, the resolution is achieved when Johnsy is fully recovered and learns of Mr. Bearman's unselfish sacrifice. He had finally painted his masterpiece and saved her life, but tragically lost his own in this process. The theme in the story The Last Leaf is one of friendship, pessimism and optimism and the power of hope. The Last Leaf was written by William Sidney Porter and published under his alias, O. Henry. The main theme in this story is selflessness and sacrifice. The point of view is the short story The Last Leaf by O. Henry is narrated in the third person by an anonymous narrator who functions as an observer. The narrator does not get involved in the action, but simply renders what he sees. The narrator has limited knowledge about the characters and their thoughts and feelings. Thank you guys for watching this video.